Good day, everyone. Today, I'll be discussing about the Global Teacher Status Index of 2013. So, what is the Global Teacher Status Index of 2013? So, ang Global Teacher Status Index ay isang pag-aaral na naglikom ng impormasyon mula sa 21 na bansa sa buong mundo upang suriin at ihambing ang pagtingin at respeto ng publiko sa mga guro. Dito malalaman natin kung ano ang salary o sweldo ng mga guro at kung paano nakikita at itinuturing ang mga guro sa iba't ibang bansa. So, the Global Teacher Status Index of 2013, obviously, it is conducted in a year of 2013. It is founded by the Barkey James Foundation, a non-profit organization registered with the Charity Commission for England and Wales, and it was the first ever Global Teacher Status Index conducted. And it is conducted in 21 countries, namely the Brazil, China, Czech Republic, Egypt, Finland, France, Germany, Greece, Israel, Italy, Japan, the Netherlands, New Zealand, Portugal, Turkey, Singapore, South Korea, Spain, Switzerland, United Kingdom, and United States of America. So these countries were chosen on their performance in PISA and teams to represent the major continents of the world. So PISA means Program for International Student Assessment, and TEAMS means Trends in International Mathematics and Science Studies. Ito ay mga international na pagsusulit na ginagamit upang suriin at ihambing ang mga akademikong kakayahan ng mga mag-aaral sa iba't ibang bansa. So, the index determines the level of respect afforded the teachers in the specific country. The data included profile of teacher, respect, teaching as sought after profession, contextualized understanding of teacher status, and views on pupils' respect for teachers. China, South Korea, Turkey, Egypt, and Greece respect their teachers more than other European and Anglo-Saxon countries. And when we say Anglo-Saxon countries, these are the countries, like example, the UK, USA, Canada, and etc. While Israel and Brazil featured at the lower end of the Teacher Global Index. And this is shown in Table 3 here, the Table 3 Global Teacher Status Index of 2013. Listed here the given one countries that I have mentioned a while ago. So, as you can see in this table, listed here the 21 countries and as well as index rating and the rank of a specific country by ranking the given highest or given level of respect given by the students. And so the country that got a highest level of respect given by the teachers is China. Second is Greece, and the third one is Turkey, South Korea, and the fifth one is New Zealand, and so on and so forth. And the lowest country that give the lowest level of respect to the teachers is Israel country. Okay, now let's proceed to the teachers. Okay, here are some of the questions in the questions asked in the survey. How teachers are respected in relation to other professions? What is the social standing of teachers? Will parents encourage their children to be teachers? Is it perceived that children respect their teachers? What people think teachers ought to be paid? Should teachers be paid according to the performance of their pupils? How much are teachers trusted to deliver a good education to children? What is the degree of trust that people have on their education system? So those are the questions that some of the respondents asked in the survey. And this was answered by the collated and clustered three sections, which are teacher status, perception of teacher reward, teacher agency, and control. So first, let's tackle about the teacher status. When we say teacher status, ito ay tumutukoy sa katayuan ng guro. Like example, dati ang mga guro ay itinuturing na may mataas na katayuan sa lipunan. Sila ay tinitingala at iginagalang sa komunidad. Pero sa ngayon ay hindi na masyado silang pinapahalagan. So, teacher status is social status of teachers. Contextual understanding of the teacher status was done by ranking teaching alongside other professions in the country. So, ang in this section, teacher the teacher here in the Philippines is being ay ini kumpara sa ibang bansa. So, lumabas sa study na 2/3 of the countries na ang kalagayan ng mga guro ay maihahalin tulad sa mga social workers sa Germany, Italy, Spain, Switzerland, and the Netherlands. Yung mga pangalawa naman na pinakamalapit sa profesyon o sa trabaho na guro ay ang librarians in USA, Brazil, France, and Turkey. Sa New Zealand naman ay people think that teaching profession ay maihahalin tulad sa nursing. While in China naman ay pinakamalapit daw ito sa profesyon na doktor. So, and now next, there is a higher regard of teachers in the primary elementary school teachers than in the secondary school teachers. And his teachers against 14 other occupations included. So it means na may pinaka mataas na respeto na ibinibigay ng mga guro, ng mga estudyante sa kanilang mga guro, particular na sa primarya na paaralan o primary elementary school teachers. Bakit kaya? Kasi ang mga bata sa primary o syempre sa elementary ay hindi pa masyadong matigas ang ulo at minsan nga ay sila ay madaling mo pang mapapaniwala kahit takutin mo lang na may kidnapper at maniniwala na sila sa iyo. Ganun yun. So, now let's proceed to teaching sought after profession. So, when we say teaching sought after profession, ang mga taong ito ay tumutukoy sa mga taong may kagustuhan kumuha ng kursong edukasyon or teaching profession. When parents were asked if they could encourage their children to become teachers, kung in this part, parents encourage their children to become a teacher. So, in that study, 50% of parents in China provide positive encouragement for child to become teacher. So, out of 100% na ay 50% of parents na sumasang-ayon o nagbibigay ng positibo na panghihikayat or encouragement for their child na maging guro balang araw. So, in China, China is joined also by the South Korea, Turkey, and Egypt, while parents in Israel, Portugal, Brazil, and Japan are opposite by the China, South Korea, Turkey, and Egypt because they are less likely to encourage their children to become teachers. So, let's proceed to the pupil respect for teachers. So, when you say pupil respect for teachers, ito ay ang binibigay na respeto ng mga mag-aaral sa kanilang mga guro. Pupil respect for teachers means that parents were asked to respond whether they believe that teachers are respected by their pupils. So in China, 75% of the respondents believe that students respect their teachers compared to only 27% average per country. And in Turkey, Egypt, and Singapore, we have a high level of belief that pupils respect teachers with an average of 46%. So from there, we can say that China got the highest level of respect given by their teachers. That's why the China is ranked first in the table or in the study. So across Europe, there are higher levels of pessimism about students' respect for teachers than in Asia and the Middle East. In most of the European countries, respondents thought that the pupils disrespect teachers than respect them. So in Europe, in Asia and Middle East, they got the higher level of respect, and while the European countries, uh, they are not usually respect uh, the the learners or the pupils disrespect teachers than respect them. So now let's proceed to perception of teacher reward. But before that, let me ask you. So here in the Philippines, uh, sakto ba or enough ba ang sweldo ng mga guro natin ngayon? Well, no. That's why other teachers go abroad to find a better salary to sustain their needs or their family needs. So here's the another table, which is it it shows there here the average actual teacher salary in the country surveyed. The respondents were asked if the current salary is too little, too much, or just enough. So from here listed here the participating country, the 21 countries that I have mentioned a while ago, and the actual average salary per year in US dollars. So let's determine what country got the highest salary given to the teacher. So we so the Singapore got the got the highest salary with an average of $45,755. Second is USA, $44,917. Then South Korea, Japan, and Germany, and the lowest salary that the teacher got is uh, in uh, in Egypt with an average or actual average salary per year in US dollar $10,604. Masyadong maliit lang. So most countries or karamihan sa mga bansa, they are judged or the judge a fair rate of pay as similar to teachers' actual pay. In Japan, France, and USA, the actual pay was judged higher than the fair rate of salary. So, majority of the countries think teachers ought to be rewarded with higher pay than what they are presently getting. So, karamihan sa mga bansa ay uh, binibigyan ng malaking sweldo, particular na sa mga teachers. Kaysa sa kanilang presently getting. So, let's proceed to the performance-related pay. When we say performance-related pay, they are binabayaran sila base sa kanilang performance. So, performance-related pay, most countries believe that the teacher's salary should be based on the achieved student learning outcomes. The performance-related pay should be used according to performance. So, karamihan daw sa mga bansa sa buong daigdig ay naniniwala na ang mga teacher ay dapat na bayaran or bigyan ng sweldo base sa kanilang performance or sa performance ng kanilang mga mag-aaral. And based on the survey, in all the 21 countries, more than 59% of people think teachers ought to be paid according to the performance of their pupils. So, may 59% of mga tao na na sumasang-ayon na ang mga guro ay binabayaran or they are getting paid by the performance of their pupils. And the average across countries was 75%. So, mas marami pa rin ang naniniwala na hindi ibinabase sa performance. 75%. Um, so now, next is teacher agency and control. So the status of the teacher is also dependent on the people's trust to deliver good education. So ang status ng isang guro ay nakadepende raw ito sa tiwala ng mga tao ko na makapagbigay sila ng magandang edukasyon. So, trusting teachers to deliver education. So based on the results of the survey, no country give a rating below 5, suggesting that all countries place satisfactory to positive trust in their teachers. So lumabas sa survey na walang walang bansa na nagbibigay ng rating na 5 below. So it means na they are satisfied and they have a positive trust in the teachers or in their teachers. Finland and Brazil at the top of the table displaying strong trust in their teachers, while Israel, Japan, South Korea, and Egypt are at the bottom of the table, showing limited trust for their teachers. So sa Finland and Brazil, sila ay naniniwala ng mataas sa mga guro. At sa Israel, Japan, South Korea, and Egypt, they are in the average level of trust given by the teachers. So, according to the Barty James Foundation or BGF index, will be the Barty James Foundation BGF index will be immensely valuable as a means of stimulating debate on education reform, just as the publication of PISA data did at the turn of the country. For this reason, the BGF index deserves recognition for the big impact their study has made on future teachers on the Global Teacher Status Index. So, stated here that the Barkey James Foundation is given a recognition for having an excellence performance or a great impact for the future teachers. One of the one of the writers of the 2013 Global Teacher Status Index is Peter Dalton, the professor of economics at Sussex University. And he said that we find that there are major differences across countries in the way teachers are perceived by the public. This informs who decide to become a teacher in each country, how they are respected, and how they are financially rewarded. Ultimately, this affects the kind of job they do in teaching our children. So basically, sinasabi ni Peter Dalton na maraming kaibahan ang iba't ibang bansa the way kung paano nila trinato ang mga guro in public, and nakakaapekto raw ang hindi masyado na pagbibigay respeto o pagpapahalaga sa mga guro, or they are not financially rewarded sa pagtuturo ng kanilang mga anak. So Sunny Barkey, founder and trustee of Barkey James Foundation. So si Sunny Barkey ay nasa likod ng Barkey James Foundation. Sunny Barkey said that it is my ambition that teachers are treated with as much respect as doctors. And so ibig sabihin, isa sa pangarap ni Sunny Barkey na ang mga guro daw ay bibigyan o tratuhin ng tama ang kagaya ng mga doktor. But sadly, in many countries around the world, teachers no longer retain the elevated states that we used to take for granted. Pero sa ngayon ay masasabi natin na hindi na masyadong pinapahalagan or ang mga guro and they are just taken for granted. Over time, the declining respect for teachers will weaken teaching, weaken learning, damage learning opportunities for millions, and ultimately weaken societies around the world. He also said, "It is with immense pride that I say that my parents were teachers. I recently spoke with my mother about what she believed they had achieved by becoming teachers. So sabi ni Sunny Barty na proud siya na kinararangal niya na sabihin na ang kaniyang mga magulang ay mga guro. and and he interviewed her mother about what she believed they had achieved by becoming teachers, kung ano ang kanyang nakuha sa pagiging guro. And then her mother said that she spoke frankly about the goodwill that they enjoyed locally as a result of their chosen vocation. Vocation, ito yung tinatawag na call upon the Almighty God, the highest. Those who taught were held in high esteem. Teachers were often the most educated people in the community, so were turned to a source of advice and guidance. Most importantly, of course, it sparked the imagination of children who went on to accomplish great things for themselves and society. So, sinasabi ng kanyang ina ni Sunny Barty na ang mga teachers daw are considered most educated people in the community. Sila ang nagiging tagapagbigay ng payo at tagapaggabay. And most importantly, teachers are sila yung sumusuporta sa mga pangarap ng mga bata upang sila ay magtagumpay o makagawa ng mga magagandang bagay para sa kanilang mga sarili at sa komunidad. So in summary, Lesson 2 give us the glimpse about the status of professional teachers and the teaching profession in the Asian and beyond. Holistically, it describes the current levels of basic education schooling where the teachers are supposed to be employed. Teachers may teach in the primary level or the secondary level according to their qualifications. One of these qualifications is the teacher preparation, which they can in college education. When employed, a teacher may teach all the subjects in a particular grade level in a self-contained classes. On the other hand, those who are teaching in the secondary level are allowed to teach their major areas of specialization. As a professional teachers, they have 3 important responsibilities: actual teaching, management of learning, and administrative work. Furthermore, Lesson 2 provided information about the 2013 Global Teacher Index report, which is I have discussed a while ago, and which is consolidated information from 21 countries worldwide. As future teachers, we were informed of how teachers are respected, trusted, how much they are paid, and how much influence they have on the educational system. The data vary from country to country, and if Philippines has been chosen as a participant in the survey, do you think the results will be similar? So, as a future educator, I will provide quality of education, and I will do my best to teach my learners or students someday. And if I were given a chance to teach abroad, I will apply my knowledge here in the Philippines, our country, so that the students will become a globally competent individual. Thank you.